Happy Friday, everybody. I hope you guys have had a wonderful week. We started our first week of our drop-off program, and boy, was it so much fun with our friends. We had some young friends on Monday, and then some older elementary on Wednesday, and then we had some tweens and teens today, and they have all just really made me proud, and we've really had a great time this week. As we head into our weekend, I wanted to pop on here and talk a little bit about some of the benefits of practicing yoga if you're a caregiver, like a grandparent or a parent, or if you are a caregiver of some children, if you are a nanny or you are responsible for, the daily care of children. Now, it might seem like a question that's like, well, duh, yoga is great because, it helps me to be a better person, all these different things, but there are some very specific things that I wanted to talk about, some benefits that you can, hi Maggie, thank you for watching, some benefits that you can expect to experience if you are a caregiver and if you practice yoga regularly. So I do have my notes again, that way I don't get off track. The first one is that practicing a regular yoga practice will help you become more patient and calm. We know this through the fact that it stimulates our parasympathetic nervous system, and we get a moment to actually to experience that calmness, and we take that into the rest of our day. And that's really important because if you are a caregiver, you'll know that it requires endless amounts of patience, right? We know that sometimes our kids have, or the kids that are in our care, have really big emotions, and we know logically that they sometimes can't help what we deem as misbehavior, but that doesn't make it any less difficult to really retain your patience, right? And to retain your calm. So a regular yoga practice will help with that, will help you remain calm, remain in charge of your own emotions and your own reactions, so that you can be calm with your children. The second benefit is that it helps you become more investigative over reactive. So kind of going along with that patience and calmness is when our life kind of gets hard, or we're faced with challenges, or our children are screaming because they want a peanut butter sandwich and we've just made them an amazing meal, and we're trying really hard not to take it out on them and understand what they're going through. It's all part of peaceful parenting, right? We can actually, with a yoga practice, when we start in the practice investigating our own thoughts and habits and patterns of feeling, we take that off the mat and we start investigating for our children who we're responsible for. Well, what could be causing them to scream bloody murder about this bath? Besides the fact that they just don't want a bath, maybe it gives us insight to their behavior. Maybe they're tired, maybe they're going through a growth spurt. And rather than becoming reactive and maybe saying things we know or we'll regret and all those different things, we will start asking ourselves questions so that we can become a better caregiver to our children. The third benefit is modeling yoga lifestyle for our children, not just modeling the moves for them and doing it with them, but actually what we're taking off the mat, this calmer demeanor, this investigative approach to life. All of that our children will pick up on, and we're modeling that for them. We're modeling that self-regulation ability to them, and that's really important, I think. And I think that's what a lot of us are looking for. More sleep. It's kind of amazing how a regular yoga practice can help improve our quality of sleep, whether it's yoga nidra or a slow yin practice, or even a power Baptiste style yoga. The fact that we're moving our bodies and learning how to relax and essentially getting our wiggles out, but also learning at the end how to calm down, how to take a moment to not produce and to not just be moving with so much vigor. It really helps us at the end of the day to calm our minds and to get our bodies and our souls ready to sleep, ready to rest. And if we are well rested, if we're taking care of ourselves and making sure that we're going to bed when we need to be going to bed, whatever that means for you, and getting quality sleep, we're going to be better caregivers, right? I mean, we're going to be more well rested, and that is really integral to living a life that, you know, if you're a caregiver, that you're on your game, right? And then the last one is my favorite, I think, and it's perspective. Yoga helps us to see things from a different perspective. A regular yoga practice, when you are exploring your own thought patterns, when you are exploring and asking yourself questions about your own behaviors and habits, when you are actually in the poses and you're seeing things from a different perspective about your body, about what's going on within your body, without any sort of judgment about it or how it should be, it kind of gives you this idea about how to change your perspective on your parenting or your, you know, your caregiving. It gives you a different idea about maybe what's going on with the children who are in your care, and you can see things from their perspective so that you can empathize more. And that kind of goes back to all these other points that I made. So to recap, a regular yoga practice and the benefits specifically for parents, grandparents, and caregivers is so many and so abundant, and they are greater patience and a calmer demeanor, a more investigative spirit rather than a reactive, modeling this wonderful skill and lifestyle for our children, better sleep, more quality sleep for a well-rested day so that we can take care of them, and lastly, a perspective shift. So I hope that you found this video helpful. I am trying to get on here more. Sorry, there's something falling on me. I'm trying to get on live more because I've noticed that you guys are responding, and that is really awesome. I'm glad that a lot of you are finding these tips helpful, because teaching is awesome and sharing yoga is awesome. So if you are finding these valuable, please share. I would love if you would just tap the share on these videos if you're finding them helpful. And if there is something I say where you're like, that's helpful, but I'm still a little confused, or I could use, you know, specific tips for my situation, please feel free to, you know, message or comment. I would be happy to answer you. I'm fairly responsive on Facebook, maybe a little bit too much, but I promise this weekend, I promised myself and I promised my children that after I work tomorrow, I will turn off Facebook on Sunday. So if you don't get an immediate response on Sunday, that's why, but I promise I will respond to you on Monday. I think you promised. So if you have any questions, or you just want more tips on how to make something relevant to your specific life in a yoga context, please, like I said, feel free to message or comment below. And I will look forward to seeing you next week with some new videos. If you have ideas or you have questions about something you would like to see, or, you know, a video on something that might help you, I would love to do a video on it. So definitely reach out. If you haven't already join our Facebook group, Grow Family Online. I'd love to have you there. It's mostly just community and us having fun. Tonight I'll be posting a fun game. It's every Friday I post a Friday fun post, and it's always a great experience to see what people answer with their emojis and all these different things and the different games. It's a great little escape sometimes once the kids are in bed and all that. So again, you guys have a happy weekend. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.